Today is August 31st, 2021, and we are at the Hamblen County Justice Center, where we are here to look at some public records and give them back a copy of what they had given me when I made my records request in regards to the sheriff's powers and duties. And they sent me this as the records request. And A1 specifically gives the sheriff has charge of the courthouse unless some other person is specifically appointed by the county legislative body for that purpose, and shall prevent trespasses, exclude intruders, and keep it and the grounds attached thereto in order, reporting from time to time the repairs required and the expense to the county legislative body. So that's the powers that they have. So this is public property. The public is allowed to go in there and gather information. The public is allowed to go in there and pay different citations and look up information. So a video recorder doesn't make you trespassing. So they cannot use a constitutionally protected activity that constitutes being part of the press and turn that around into an unlawful activity. It's already been ruled on, along with intrusion. So they can stop intruders. So intruders would be if I had some high-powered camera or high-powered microphone and I was eavesdropping on to get somebody's information, but that's not what's going on here. So according to their own records request reply, that is what they have. It doesn't say that they can make or amend other laws and rules. And this is a picture of the sign that they had. So you can see it says no cell phones in building, don't bring it in. Well, now let me show you what they did to the sign now. Now they put it up in font instead of just writing it. Now, there's no statue on this. There's no ordinance on this. So this sign has no bearing because nobody can look up those laws and make sure that they're actually justifiable, because all it says is it's by order of the sheriff, Hamblen County Sheriff's Department. Doesn't say that the power of these overturns the Constitution or is given to them by the Tennessee Code 5-7-108. So I would like to give them this paperwork today. I would actually also like to see if Mullins is available to possibly do an interview and see why he thinks that he should be voted in as the next sheriff and how he feels in regards to the Justice Center that they are trying to build for over $100 million and how he plans on staffing it if he becomes sheriff. So let's let me get my paperwork in line and we'll go on in there. We're only going to get into this little area. They're not going to allow me all the way in, but I'm going to give them this paperwork. So here's the sign that they have that it's written on. They gave me the picture of. Yeah, I need to make a public records request.
You need need to take that back outside. Get ready to build.
I'm just standing right here. As a matter of fact, I got a letter for you as well.
Okay. You have to go outside the door.
Well, come accept this from me first.
I'll let you talk to the captain. Just step
All
back
right.
like
Sounds golden.
Step back outside with it, and I'll get him.
Go ahead. I'm going to stand right here.
No, you step outside the door. You step outside, and then talk to him. And that's up to him. I'm
going to wait right here for him.
You need to step outside. You're not allowed to have him built.
Are you going to arrest me?
Just do what I ask. I'm going to sit down here and talk to you. You need whatever you all decide.
I've been here before with the camera.
Send Chad out here.
What's your name since you don't have a badge on?
Do what?
What's your name?
Levacy.
Levacy.
Do what I'm told.
I understand. It's not always legal, though.
Do what?
It's not always legal. They just put the Jews in there because they were told to, not because it was right. They didn't have the choice.
He should be out here in a minute. Y'all can decide on what you're going to do. Gentlemen, need to talk to you. How you doing?
Good. I need to make a request to view some records for one.
Okay.
And then I would also like to give you this right here. That is what I got back from a records request from your all's office. Okay. And nowhere on there does it give you the Sheriff's Department the right to go over and beyond the Constitution.
Okay.
So I am now giving record to the Sheriff's Department that by refusing to allow me to photography in here and to gather public records on record is a violation of my First Amendment, and you have now been notified of that.
Okay.
So any further is on you guys.
Okay.
So I'd like to make a public records request to view some records.
I'm not the records clerk, so they wouldn't go through me.
Okay, so can we get that person here?
Actually, no. She is on vacation this week.
So she's the only one that has any kind of...
She's our records clerk.
Okay.
That's her specific job title.
All right, well, I need whoever can access the records. That's
okay, that would be at the courthouse, to the best of my knowledge.
You guys are the ones that carry and have the records. They don't have the records here. So
all the records requests go to the courthouse.
If I want a copy of it, I'm just here to view it. So okay. I'm here at the custodian, which is you guys. I'd like to view those records that are on file.
What records do you want to see again?
I am wanting the report for the damage of the driver front bumper for car 159. I would also like to see the report for all damages done to the sheriff's vehicle for 2021. And
all damages?
Yeah. Yep. So all the reports for all the vehicles that have had any kind of damage.
I mean, that's not something that's going to take
in the
a small
past
amount
year.
of time to get back to you.
It should be on a file. I mean,
it should, but that's not easily accessible when the person that had access to those files aren't here.
All right, then I got something that Teresa West can help me out with.
Okay,
is she here?
Would you like me to go get her?
Sure.
Okay. You want me to? Who would you
like
me to give this to?
That's yours. It's been reported to the sheriff's department. You're the head guy right now, so.
I'm 100% not the head guy.
Well, then
the head guy at this department is the sheriff.
Then that needs to go directly to Jeff Jarnigan, but it's going through.
Jeff Jarnigan that works.
I mean, I'm sorry, it's going through you. You're the lieutenant. I'm giving it to you.
I'll put it in his. I'm gonna put this for the sheriff in his box.
All right, you do that. But you read it, so you know about it. So for Teresa West, we are again going to gather some great information that need to be paid out by the sheriff's department. They go through the legislation of the Hamblen County.
That's over there.
But you guys have that file here.
Everything is kept over there. That's financial.
Okay, then I want the reports on them. I want to know what happened. I'm not paying for it. Okay, I'm here to view it here.
Don't have them. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know what you don't get.
You have that file here. That file is in his office. There's a copy of it. It must be kept here.
No, they don't.
What do you mean, no?
It's done on a computer and sent directly to Nashville. Our rec reports, that's how it's done. We have no physical copy.
You do?
No, we don't. How many rec reports have you done?
A couple of them.
Zero in a law enforcement capacity. Everything we do, listen to me, everything we do is done on a computer and then it's sent to Nashville. We don't.
You have a file of it.
I'm telling you, we do not have hard copies of the regs. I'm telling you that. I promise you that. We do not.
So there's not a file here on site.
Every single person has a rec.
I'm not going through that.
That's your choice. I'm telling you how the process to get them are. Every single rec that we have, we hand this to the people that are involved in the rec. They can go on to
Fine. Then this is what I want then from you, okay? Because I know it's sitting here.
Okay. Where's it at?
Every officer that has a patrol vehicle assigned to them, I want to see their records for their vehicles, for their assigned vehicle, which is here, which is going to say when they put gas in there.
No, that is not here. That goes through the courthouse.
It's still everything. Then I want the regular report then. Of who drives each vehicle. Give me that. That way I can say a name and car number and all that. So give me that information.
I'm going to see if I can find it, but
thank you.
I'm not in charge of that, so
that's fine. Nobody's ever in charge of nothing when I come around.
Well, I'm in charge of the training and operation. However, our clerk is not here that handles the stuff you wanted first time, and the person that is in charge of the cars and all the upkeep and stuff like that takes place over there. Okay?
Okay, well.
Have a good day. Have a good day. See.
So apparently, according to him, they don't keep any kind of files for incidents that have happened to police vehicles. Kind of amazes me. It's right here. You might send information to Nashville, but you have a copy of it right here. That way, when the public comes to gather that information, it's there and it's available. Hey, since he's taking forever, can you get me Teresa West? Tell her I have a public records request for her as well. He was supposed to tell her and get me other help, so Teresa West.
Will you take that stuff back outside?
I'll stand here in the lobby over here.
Take that stuff back outside, then you can come in and see her yourself.
No, she can come out here and make my private records request. She has before, yes, sir.
I ain't telling her. So you take the stuff back
What's your
outside.
name?
Take your stuff
What's your
back
name?
outside.
What's your name? You've given me directives and orders. What's your name?
Take the stuff back outside.
Go tell Teresa West I'm here. I'm here to make a public records request.
You call her on the phone.
No, that's not how it works.
It's not my job going there and tell her nothing.
It is actually your job. Then it's somebody's job in here.
You go back outside and take that stuff with you.
I ain't taking nothing with me. No.
Do what you want.
Yeah. I already gave him the letter, so you got that. You're held liable for it. You know what the First Amendment is? Do you know what powers you don't have? You can stop intruders and trespassers, and this is a public building. I'm neither of them. No, go tell Teresa West I'm here. You need to. Or you need to delegate what you're being asked as a public servant. You work for me.
Are you a man?
I am a man, and I do what I'm supposed to do. And you took the position of being in the position that you're at. So therefore, you need to step it up on your position. Don't be slouchy.
You need to grow up.
I'm
Take
up.
your stuff back outside.
No, I'm here to hold you accountable for your actions and lack of is what it is.
I'm done with it.
That's good.
You're blocking the door.
There's nobody entering right now. I'll hold it open for them.
Get away with the door. Stand over out of the door.
Hi. lazy, untrained department. Very untrained, very lazy, very undedicated. Using personal devices while on the job. I wonder if that music is Sheriff. Can you let Teresa West know I'm out here?
I don't know if she's here. I'll check for you.
All right, or whoever can get me those public records from her.
She isn't here. She won't be here till Monday.
All right, is there somebody else in our office that does public records requests?
I can check soon.
All right.
Hello.
How you doing? I got 2 records that I would like to view today from this department.
Okay, we've got a public access computer here that you can look up the records that you want. Give us the case numbers. We pull the files.
Actually, it has to do with the department and not a specific person. I would like a breakdown of all the fees, fines, and court costs that Hamblen County assesses.
Okay, that's probably going to be a Teresa West issue, and she's on vacation this week. Could you come back next week?
Actually, I'm trying to get them today for a report. So nobody else has a printout of what the fines and the fees are for the courts? I mean, if she's not here, the courts are still running. So, I mean, there's got to be some kind of documents that are on a file that says, hey, this charges this much, this charges that much, the court costs are this much.
Well, I think it would be a considerable amount of information we would have to create for you. And
Why would you create it? It should be on file.
We would, in order to provide you with something, we would have to create it on a computer, print it out on a computer.
So you have no printout of fees?
It is in our system, yes. I don't have a handout I can give you.
Okay. Can you bring it up on that public computer for me to view? This lady's trying to get out.
Sorry. You're fine.
I mean, it's in a database.
Okay.
So that's all I'm looking for is that database.
Well, we are shorthanded today. I can check with our office manager and see if that's a possibility. I doubt it today. We have, I think it's 7 to 10 days to create any public record.
That's only if I want a copy of it. I'm here to view it. There's a big difference. I can come to the custodian and request to view it during business hours, and it's supposed
You're
to be.
welcome to look on the computer and see
That
if
information-
that's something you can pull up.
But that information is not on there. That information is going to be on you, especially the next one. I would like to know how much the Hamblen County judicial system received in 2020 through all of its fines, fees, and court costs, and what the breakdown on that disbursement was.
Okay. Again, I
Okay.
cannot help you with that.
All right, can you write down my requests and leave it for Teresa West or whomever can fulfill those?
I can give you a public records request.
Well, I don't want to fill it out. Can you fill it out for me?
Cannot, no, sir.
Actually, you can. Y'all need to pick up on these laws and regulations and rules, man. They're very simple, very easy.
No, I understand.
The mayor said that you're going to have to do a public records request to get the vehicle.
Why is that? I just want to view them.
We don't have it ready. They have it available.
Where's it at? Is it not in this office?
No, we don't keep that. What you're asking for.
So,
When he
a
calls
sheriff,
the mayor-
if a sheriff bumps into something and gets a bump on his car, you don't keep record of that?
Yeah.
That's nowhere in this file.
we have the VIN number on file, but not. I mean, that's all we have on file is the VIN number of the vehicle, and that's not what you're asking for.
Okay, so let's start off with in particularly 159. I want the report for the front bumper driver's side damage. That should be in this office.
What report?
What report are you?
You guys should have there should be a report. He should have came in here, said there's damage been done to my car.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, I mean no.
Why?
Because the state will come in and work that rec, and they have that information. And that's sent to our insurance people. That's not something we handle in-house.
So when somebody wrecks a vehicle or gets into an accident, it doesn't stay in their personal file?
No, not a wreck.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
That goes to the state. We don't
We
work
don't
in-house
work the wrecks. We don't do the wrecks.
Those
Either
go to
the
the
city
state.
or the
Okay.
state works that wreck.
every time.
All right.
We can't work our own vehicle accidents.
No, but if somebody hit something and didn't report it, that's what I want to know.
Well, how would we know that?
So, exactly. That way, when you
So I
give
don't
me a
know that.
list of incidents were done, and I go out there and 159 has never been reported, then I can say, hey, where's 159? That's keeping you guys accountable. It's about accountability.
How would
So,
we know if you're asking us for an accident that we don't know wasn't reported? How are we going to?
because it's your officer, and your officer should report it. If your officer didn't report it, they're neglecting their duties.
You're not making a lot of sense.
What can we help you with?
I need the report for the accident or the.
We don't have that.
Okay.
Asking us for something we don't have.
All right, then I need to know the date of the incident for car 159.
That you say he may not have reported.
He may or may not
And how
have.
would we have that?
Contradicting yourself.
Right, he will tell you I didn't report it.
He's got COVID right now, and he's not here, so I can't ask him.
Okay, well you can write it down and you can supply it for him when he gets back.
Okay.
All right. So I mean, you guys got 10 days, regardless of COVID or not. That doesn't change the law.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll write it down.
So when's Mullins going to be around?
I don't know. He's in a meeting right now.
Is he here?
Yeah, in a meeting right now.
Okay. Well, I'll hang out and wait.
Okay.
All right, there's a form and there's a pen.
I really don't want to fill it out
Well, I'm sorry.
because I don't want a copy of it. I want to view it.
I'm sorry. You
Per the
played-
mayor, he'd still have to fill out a records request.
Nope.
Per the mayor. That's what we're going to go by as the mayor.
Why don't you go ahead and call her right now? I just left her office. Actually, she's not
We
in
just called
either.
him. That's what took me a while to get back. We did call him.
Okay.
And she, we don't have a she mayor. It's a he.
Yeah, the mayor don't know shit, and he's not even in town.
Fair enough.
All right.
He has a phone, and through that phone, we're able to communicate.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the laws, and I've already proven that. Okay,
Man,
so
you're great at your job.
Wrigley, I got
It's Ring Lee.
Ringley and Jordan. I appreciate you all's time, and I wish you guys would learn the law and find out what a public records request is, because it simply says on there, even that form. Where's that form? Grab that form back. It might even say it right on the form.
That you gave me to give the
No,
sheriff?
no, the one that she just took back. I'll take that form back. If you could tell her to bring it back, it might say it right on there for you guys, plain and clear. If you're not looking for a copy and you want to inspect, I don't need to give you my name. I don't have to give you any information. I just come in here and I inspect, and that's what I want to do.
And I'm sure, like you have a boss you have to listen to. When
Nope,
you're at work.
I am my boss.
Right. I'm sure you do well.
I do.
With that said, if we're told to do something at work, what would your boss do if you went against what they told you?
I would quit. You know why? Because the Jews didn't say, hey, put me in here for a reason. Those people were told to put them in there, and they went ahead and did it, even though they disagreed with it. Your job is to stand up for the Constitution of the people and make sure that our rights are not violated. It has nothing to do with criminal or nothing like that. It's to uphold the Constitution.
Right.
Okay? And I've proven time and time over again that this department does not know what the Constitution entails, nor what the laws that are written verbiage of what they are. If the rules in the courts have said, listen, if somebody wants to come in and view a record, that record needs to be made open to that person. That's what I'm doing.
And the records that you're asking for, we don't have here. We're not magicians.
You want us to pull it out of a hat?
So
We can't do that.
okay, so
It has to be readily available. We have
It
to,
is available.
No, it's not. I don't know what part of that you don't
okay,
get.
so I would like the file of vehicle 159.
You
we
want
don't
us to give you the VIN number to it? Is that what you want?
No.
I mean, that's all we have. We don't get
No,
files other than
you
gas
have.
and mileage.
I mean,
Okay, gas and mileage. Then
That's taken over there.
all right. Well, I'm gonna be back because
you come in.
you guys. I mean, obviously,
It's just
you
a
know.
bump in the road. It's no problem.
Yeah, it's just a bump in the road. These people don't know what they're talking about.
I'm sure they do know what they're talking about.
They obviously don't.
They obviously do. That's not in the position.
They don't. No, they are in the position they're in because they can't hire anybody else.
yeah, you're right.
I'm
I'm
right.
not here to argue
I'm
with you. I
right.
know that your job is to come here and try to get us fired up
It's
and get a
not.
response.
I want some records.
Fine,
That's
and
easy.
we
It's
told you
in
how to
here.
obtain those records, but you won't
I don't
hear it.
have
You
to.
don't-
That's
look, I
not the
don't care
way to
what
go
you
by
think.
it.
I don't care what
Okay,
you think.
so I need to go to the state to get all of that. That's going to be the Department of
159
Transportation.
If 159 was involved in a wreck, the
I don't
state
know
will
if
have
there was a
that
wreck. It's damage. I
I'm
said
not
I
in
want
charge of those,
damage.
so I don't know.
So who's got the damage reports? If it wasn't an accident, who has the
The
damage?
state.
Okay, so DOT. Refer me to who I got to talk to. A phone number or something.
I can tell you one of two people worked the wreck, and if you would like to get with dispatch, they can tell you who dispatched that because we don't do that. We don't dispatch officers or anything like that. If a county officer is involved in an accident, either the city or the highway patrol, the Tennessee Highway Patrol,
Okay.
or the Morristown City Police Department work our wrecks.
Okay.
Okay, we cannot work our own wrecks
Okay, so
for the same reason you're talking about.
All right.
So there won't be any shady business.
Okay.
That's a rule.
all right. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find out about 159. And if it's not there, I would like to see his record to see if he made a claim on that.
I can assure you that his record will not reflect any wreck reports that have happened.
Okay. So when something happens out there and they come back in with any police vehicle or anything, there's nothing on file.
If somebody comes in and a wreck report's made, it's with the state. That little sheet I give you,
Okay.
that's how you can get that.
Okay. So you know what is public record? I want to know who he went to and who he filed it with and when. So that would be information that he has.
Okay.
That way I
It's
can
not
go
readily
direct to,
available.
so I can go direct to that person.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
going
can
to
go
bounce
to
all
the-
around.
Okay, well, you could go to the mayor's office and you could get a records request for that.
Well, they're getting other records from here as well, so I'll get that at the same time.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You do what you got to do.
All right.
All right.
Hey, one records request that I do need to make that you all have. I need to know this gentleman's name right here.
Officer Carson.
Thank you very much. Oh, look who it is here. Yeah, I appreciate that. Look at that. Scared him. I scared him. We just don't get a clue. All of them. They're all jokers. They're all jokers. They all hide behind that badge that they don't know how to represent. Every one of them. All right.